Adam's dedication to this new eco-vision is admirable. He has talked to us with passion about the club's ethos and oozes pride at being part of the first football club in the UK to be taking such measures. So is this a blueprint that could easily be replicated throughout the footballing league?
Yeah, I think what we're doing here is amazing. It's a great project to be in. It is, I suppose, pioneering at the moment. We've got green electricity, which powers a lot of our vehicles here. The pitch doesn't get sprayed with any chemicals or anything. It's all done by hand. We've got organic fertilisers going down. We are feeding the plants a lot more, and which will then help by not using any fungicides. There'll be no disease coming in. Hopefully we can keep the pitch to a high standard for the football team to play a great level of football. Everything is green, and I think it's a way of going forward. I know there's a lot of clubs now looking at taking away the fungicides, and they are catching up with what we're doing here. Golf clubs are slightly a little bit forward. They've been doing this for a lot longer, but it's like what I was learning at the golf club before. I'm bringing here, and I brought a Beversbrook, and there's a great ethos. I have messages from Paul Burgess from Real Madrid asking about it. There's other clubs out there now which are interested in what we're doing, how we're doing it, is it working, what are the problems I'm finding. So hopefully going forward it's going to be trial and error, but at the moment everything is looking good for this to be a blueprint for clubs, football stadia in the future to go down, which will then help with nature and everything, with it all being organic, and it will be a lot more sustainable, which this club is really all about, is sustainability.
Time will tell whether the concepts can be replicated at other clubs, but Forest Green Rovers certainly won't be resting on their laurels. Initial plans for a brand new purpose-built stadium have already been unveiled as part of a 100-acre sports, green and technology centre called Eco Park.
What is good about Forest Green is we're not just stopping here, we're not just doing work and then staying here. We're a progressive club. Going forward, we are doing plans now for a new stadium. The architect has just been announced, and it's going to be a wooden stadium, so there's going to be no carbon footprint. And there's also going to be vents to allow air to circulate around the pitch, which will help because a lot of stadia is built quite high and the pitch isn't one of the things they think about, and you have to have grow lights and fans to pump air around. On top of this stadium, there will be a training facility for all the players, for all different academy ages. Also, I think there'll be scope for the local community to use the pitches there. We're also looking at possibly doing organic veg to feed the players, and then we will then look at possibly more Artesia mowers to look after the grounds, a lot more robots to help cut the ground, and then the other side there will be an eco-industrial site for all manufacture of everything green. So for the whole thing going forward, we're already looking at doing grass clippings into natural gases. So it will be more sustainable. Instead of grass clippings getting mulched down, we can mulch it and turn it into gas for the cookers and everything on site. Also, the other things we'll be looking at is with the more pitches, more machinery, but how to do it with a less of a carbon footprint. We want sustainable areas, everything round the grounds. It's got to be immaculate. We've got to keep with the non-spraying of fungicides and things. So the challenges are getting bigger, the challenges are getting harder, but we're pushing it forward, we're making it bigger. We want these challenges and we want to prove that we can do it. Like I said, there's a lot of trial and error, but I think we're going the right way to, in the future, having a green, not just a green football club stadium, but a greener site, which will be the only one I know of in the world, and hopefully it'll be a blueprint for other clubs that are getting bigger, and hopefully we'll raise through the leagues with our message and get it out there to different clubs about what we can do and what we're going to do. It's not what we can do. There's a lot of, I've had negative feedback about what we're doing, but if we listen to all the negative feedback, we wouldn't carry on and do what we're doing. So we just carry on, and hopefully in time we'll realise it is a great blueprint for everyone to do.